Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts. Thank you to our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible. Please support their businesses when you can. I'm Jim McCoy along with Joseph Brett, coming to you live from the Cascade Christian Jim McCoy here, along with Joseph Brett from Cascade Christian High School. It's the final day of the Christmas Classic that has been going on since Thursday. And here, this game will determine third place for the girls' bracket. Looking in terms of how they got here, for the Pirates, they opened up with a thriller on Thursday against Ashland. They took the decision there, 47-46. And then North Valley showed some of its muscle yesterday by earning a 7-point victory against the Pirates, 46-39. Meanwhile, the Challengers opened the tournament with a 42-33 victory on Thursday night against Trinity Lutheran. Then yesterday, they were up by 7 against Sisters before the Outlaws came working their way back in the ball game and ended up taking a 36-35 victory. On the young season, the Pirates thus far in the 4A ranks, an overall record of 3-2. Meanwhile, the Challengers have 7 games under their belt, and first-year coach Troy McNichols with a record of 3-4. So it's interesting. We were talking about a little bit of the intrigue of the last ball game with Coach Morris and Coach Murphy, and then you had a former Pirate on the Challenger roster. Here we have a former Challenger on the Pirate roster in guard Carson Sousa, and she very good all-around athlete, and then yet the former Pirates boys coach is now coaching for the Challenger girls basketball team in his first year. So there's a lot of connection between these two schools, and of course our principal here at Cascade Christian, Toby Walker, a one-time principal, and before that football coach for the Pirates. So yeah, there's definitely folks know each other pretty well between these two. And as far as the game goes, Joseph, we've had a chance to look at both these teams, and I think this is for And there's the audio. We're having a little bit of gremlins in the machine. Now we know what the elves do when they're done making Christmas presents.
They come mess with all our equipment.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe this is Santa's idea of a lump of coal. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it was interesting. We're talking about the effect you've talked about, like as far as the Pirates are concerned, that this program is one that doesn't have a whole lot of numbers, that the players that will be out on the floor starting the game, we're going to see a lot of them throughout the night.
They're going to be running a pretty much 5-man rotation. You're going to see the starters run for pretty much the entirety of the game. Foster will get in there for brief moments possibly, but we saw it in their last matchup, and I saw it their first matchup of the season. They've got their 5 players, and as long as they're good to go, they're going to keep running them out there. And it's worked for the most part this season, but you could see it in their last game that they were pretty darn tired sitting over there on the bench. You could see the deep breaths they were taking compared to their opponents who were pretty well rested with a heavier rotation. So that's going to be a disadvantage for them. If Cascade can really, wear them down, then Cascade's going to have a really good opportunity in this one. They're just going to have to deal with the speed of the Phoenix Pirates. They've got 3 or 4 girls over there that can run up and down the floor really, really fast, and they can finish at the basket pretty well. That's one thing that they do a really good job of is getting to the basket and finishing.
Well, and then on the Challengers side of things, when I talk about numbers, now they've got 18 total in the program right now, enough to have a JV team. But what happened was, off of last year's team, they didn't have a JV program, 13 players, and now 5 players off of that team that finished 6th at state have graduated. And now you have a situation where you have a number of players stepping up and starting for the Challengers, but you can tell that they would have really benefited from the experience of playing junior varsity basketball. So I guess what I'm saying is while they've got numbers now, what you'll see is a Challenger team that is young and a work in progress, and at times you can see where they're still kind of in their learning curve phase, and I think in a lot of ways figuring out where the pieces fit together, especially when you add into that mix a couple of players who've transferred in for Cascade, with Cadence Gonzalez coming over from New Hope Christian in Grants Pass, and then Addie Horn coming into the program for the Challengers from Eagle Point. Well, we're getting ready to meet the starting lineups for today's ball game. And we'll turn it over to public address announcer Russell Brown.
Welcome to the 34th Annual Christmas Classic Girls Varsity Game between the Phoenix Pirates and your Cascade Christian Challengers. First for the starting lineups for the Pirates, a freshman, number 0, Paisley Crenshaw. A junior, number 1, Lily Quintero. Junior, number 3, Carson Souza. A sophomore, number 12, Zafira Noxon. And a junior, number 32, Jasmine Van Hook. The Pirates are under the direction of head coach Skylar Glines. Now for the starting lineups for your Challengers. A junior, number 1, Bryn Coppage. A junior, number 12, Cadence Gonzalez. A sophomore, number 15, Addison Horn. A junior, number 20, Morgan Samhammer. And a senior, number 33, Grace McCauley. The Challengers are coached by Troy McNichol.
So there you have it, the starting lineups for the two teams, the Challengers in their home dark uniforms, the Pirates in their road whites, although I believe, well, technically, for whatever it's worth, technically that Phoenix is the home team for this matchup. But no matter here, we can tell one from the other, and we're going to get this thing underway. Getting ready to jump it up at center court. It'll be Van Hook against Samhammer. Challengers control the tap. Gonzalez with the basketball as the Challengers move from right to left from where we sit. Gonzalez, high post to McCauley, bounce pass inside, shot off to the right. A fight for the rebound. Pirates come away with it. Sousa out of backcourt, working against Addie Horn. Sousa, the former challenger, played here her freshman year. In addition to playing basketball, also a very good softball player. Driving the baseline, ball knocked around. Coppage comes away with it. She'll bring it out of backcourt. Horn with the basketball. She'll move to her left, swing it. Gonzalez to Coppage. Guard to guard exchange. Out of the high post, they'll kick it out for Coppage. Now try to work it inside for Sam Hammer. She'll bring it out. Gonzalez from downtown. Her shot off to the right. McCauley there with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Sam Hammer corrals it. Here's Horn. Challengers being very patient. Gonzalez drives the paint, and she lays it up and in. Challengers take the 2-0 lead. Horn will guard Sousa. Give to Quintero. Quintero is a dangerous player, and she shows it there as she knocks it down. The long two ties up the game at 2 apiece. Gonzalez up top for Horn. Around the horn it goes to Coppage. There in the high post, McCauley will kick it out. Horn will shoot from downtown. She's got some range. That one rims out. Sousa quickly up the floor to Quintero. Quintero will try to run it down. Out of bounds. It'll be Challenger basketball. Our sponsors make it possible to bring you our winter sports coverage, thanks to General Manager Justin Lombardi and our title sponsor again in 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. Your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Coppage with the basketball for Horn. McCauley finds Gonzalez in the corner. Gonzalez has an open look. Her shot rims out. Good offensive rebound there by Sam Hammer. She'll be one of those players you can count on for good work on the glass. Horn. McCauley. Try to dump it down low. Sam Hammer finds a cutting McCauley. Good idea there. Coppage with the offensive rebound. We'll bring it back out top. Skip pass over to Coppage. Coppage starts to make a move. Shuffle the feet. On the turnover, it will be Phoenix basketball. 4:42 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Sousa out of backcourt off of the inbound of Zechariah Noxon. Turnover Phoenix. Challengers get it back. Horn to Cadence Gonzalez. Coppage. Working that perimeter. Try to get an open look from out there. Horn will shoot. Horn will score. Addison Horn, who led the Challengers with 13 points on Thursday, gets their first bucket of the ball game. They're going to feed it down low. Try to work it inside. There on the attempt is Jasmine Van Hook. She's working down there low for the Pirates along with Noxon. We'll have a foul against the Challengers. Call will go against Coppage. That will be her first of the ball game. First team foul for the Challengers. Van Hook, nothing but net. Draws the Lady Bucks within 2. Her second attempt on the way. It's up. It's in the bucket. It's good. It's a 1-point game at 5-4. Halfway through the first quarter of play. Coppage with a basketball. McCauley In the corner to Gonzalez. Skip pass to Horn. Gonzalez will fire from long range. Her shot just a little bit long. Offensive rebound. McCauley. Grace McCauley on the glass. Gets her first bucket of the ball game. Horn working defensively against Sousa. That'll be a matchup to watch. And we have a double dribble against the Pirates. Sam Hammer going to come out for a breather. 6'1" sophomore Kinley Davis, who had a good game for the Challengers yesterday in their narrow loss to Sisters. Gonzalez drives the width of the floor. Now we have McCauley with it. Gonzalez trying to look inside, pass broken up. He gets it back. And a kicked ball. Say the men in stripes, and it'll be Phoenix basketball. They lead this 7-4, the Challengers do. Quintero tries to dump it down low, but there with the steal is Davis. I think Davis really growing into realizing the defensive force that she can be. Skip pass over for Coppage. Horn. They'll work it inside. Davis a little hard off the glass. Gets her own rebound. Can't get it to go. But we have a whistle and a foul called against the Pirates. Foul called against Jasmine Van Hook, the junior, with her first personal of the ball game. Meanwhile, Davis earns her first point of the afternoon. She'll have another one coming. Second attempt, that one misses everything, and so it's an 8-4 ball game, and Phoenix will take it out of backcourt. Quickly up the floor they go to Crenshaw. She lets it fly from downtown. Offensive rebound. Challengers didn't hit the boards, and Noxon makes them pay. 2-point ball game, 8-6. Gonzalez looking inside. They're running it down is Horn. Good heads up hustle play by Addy. McCauley with the ball. Gonzalez. Horn. Inside 10 on the shot clock. Horn will shoot. Her shot just a little bit long. Rebound comes out to Quintero. Quintero on the fly. And a foul called against Cascade Christian. Foul called against Gonzalez, her first of the ball game. Peyton Hurley and Abby McCauley, Grace's cousin, check in. A couple of freshmen in the ball game. Shot from long distance, knocking it down. Paisley Crenshaw. And the Pirates take a 1-point lead. Hurley making a move to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Abby McCauley there. Tied up momentarily. Phoenix on the run. Out on the break. They'll swing it. The shot by Quintero, no good. There to hit the glass for the Challengers, Peyton Hurley. 1:15 left to go in the first. Horn thought about a shot. Hurley's going to kick it out. Horn will shoot. Horn shot. It'll stick. Once it made up its mind, and Horn now with 6 in the game. Foul called against the Challengers. This will go against Grace McCauley. For the Challengers in the quarter, that's their third team foul. Pirates with 1. 2-point game at 11-9. Van Hook, but there, Davis with the stout defense. McCauley up the floor in the corner to Horn. Now McCauley And now a little shot inside, rolls around and off. Van Hook with the rebound. 36 seconds left to go in the quarter. Quintero on the drive. She'll pull up and shoot. Her shot short. Davis with the rebound. Outlets for Grace McCauley. Quickly up the floor. Horn feeds for Abby McCauley. 2. The freshman with her first bucket of the ball game, and the Challenger lead is now 4. Sousa out of backcourt. Dishes left side to Crenshaw. Drive to the hoop. Long on the attempt, and a foul called against Cascade Christian. Believe that one's going to go against Davis, and that will be her first personal foul of the ball game. First free throw attempt is good. At the free throw line, Paisley Crenshaw. She's got 3 in the game. And rolls around and down. She's got 4. And she puts her team within 2. 4 seconds left. Horn will shoot from downtown. A shot just a little bit short, and that will end the first quarter of play. After 1, it's the Challengers 13 and the Pirates 11. We'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite treat. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 60 years, there's no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Well, I think a pizza sounds really good right about now. Pirates, opportunity to tie it up. Sousa, Crenshaw. And call going against the Pirates. And this will be whistled against Maisie Foster, who's making her first appearance of the ball game, wearing number 21. Playing that center spot on the zone defense for the Pirates under the direction of Skylar Glines. Sienna Wilcox into the ball game. Hurley with it. She'll kick it out. Wilcox will give you offense off the bench. Can't hit the shot, but there with the putback is Abby McCauley to give the Challengers a 4-point lead. Just 40 seconds here into the beginning of the second quarter. Near steal by Peyton Hurley. Again, this Challenger team very young. Just 2 seniors on it, Grace McCauley and Sienna Wilcox. And again, there's some freshman representation on this roster, and grateful for the fact that they're able to field a JV program. Nice feed offensively, laying it up and in. Lily Quintero to draw the Pirates within 2. She's got 4 in the game. Wilcox, McCauley around the horn to Abby McCauley. Dump it in, high post, Hurley. They'll kick it out, swing it around. Abby McCauley, her shot just a little off target, but there to hustle for the rebound is Wilcox. Wilcox inside to Hurley. Hurley makes the move, can't get it to go. Whistle stopping play. Foul before the clock expiration. But third year into the shot clock, and I'm still getting used to it. So Challengers will inbound. Hurley with it. Shot clock at 23 seconds. And a steal by Sousa. Sousa on the run. And she's not able to convert. It remains a 2-point game. Wilcox with it out of backcourt. Bounce pass down low to Davis. Davis tries to dump it inside. Looking for Wilcox, but it is broken up by the Pirates. Sousa with the basketball. Skip pass over to Crenshaw. Quintero will shoot. Her shot short. And there to collect the rebound is Grace McCauley. Her cousin Abby. Now Peyton Hurley with it. She scores. Freshman forward with her first bucket of the ball game. The Challenger lead is 4. And a timeout called. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. I know we were talking in the last game, Joseph, about you were mentioning about how the need for Phoenix to, grow in terms of learning to play clean basketball. I would say that's a similar lesson that the Challengers are working on learning right now, and at least in terms of contrasting today against yesterday, this Challenger team is playing a lot cleaner and turning it over a lot less.
Yeah, yesterday's game was plagued with turnovers, and they're coming into today's game a lot more crisp with their passing. They're not forcing as many passes. The turnovers are just good steals by Phoenix.
Right.
You got to credit them for those. Only thing that, maybe you go into the locker room at the half and you talk to the girls about is pick and choose your shots a little bit better. They've rushed a few of their shots. Mm-hmm. I think if they don't do that, they might have a 10-point lead right now.
Right.
But I think Coach probably will talk to them about that. I think he probably already did in one of those timeouts or at the end of the quarter, because it looks like they've been a little bit more selective over the last about 5 minutes or so.
Well, sometimes, you take shots and you're like, well, that might be a good shot, but a lot of times with good ball movement, you can get a better one. And maybe, not where you're not rushing them so much now. An unfortunate turnover for the Challengers there. Getting back with the defense, Challengers do. There's a shot missed. And we have a travel on the play. It'll be Challenger basketball.
Another thing they're doing really well today is they're not getting into any kind of foul trouble.
Yeah. Well, and again, when you're talking about more than anything else, it's not so much disparities in terms of age, but disparity in terms of experience, is that you want to keep those more experienced players in there. Wilcox shoots, misses it, ball's tapped around, and coming out, hustling forward is Quintero. Quintero will bring it out of backcourt. Foster, Crenshaw, now Sousa. Shot off to the right, no good. Running it down to Sienna Wilcox. She'll pass over to the left side to Addie Horn. They'll work it inside to Davis. Davis taps it around and keeps control of it. Challengers out high. Abby McCauley. Wilcox will shoot the 3, shot short. Trying to get a hand on it is Hurley, and she'll end up knocking it out of bounds. 4-point game with 4:16 to go in the half. Cadence Gonzalez getting ready to return for Cascade as Wilcox makes her way to the Challenger bench. Getting set to inbound, Zephariah Noxon. Sousa against pressure from Horn. Both of these players very fierce. Sousa, Horn sticking with her. And now she's double teamed and a steal by the Challengers. Hurley out of backcourt. Bounce pass, Gonzalez, the shot a little too hard. And the rebound by Phoenix. Meanwhile, Abby McCauley working against Sousa. Ball down low. Crenshaw loses the handle on it. It'll go out of bounds.
And that's that rotation right there for Phoenix, I think, coming into play just a little bit. Not having as many girls on the bench to substitute in and out. Sousa really having to work to get across the midcourt line there. And then I think just a little bit tired picking up that dribble. And then as soon as she got rid of the ball, you could see she was a little gassed.
Yes.
Standing there, and you see it after that last pass as well.
Well, and not to mention the fact 3 games in 3 days.
Yeah. Days like this are going to be long and tenuous for you.
Yes. Gonzalez kicks it out. Abby McCauley. Coppage swings it. Right side to Horn.
But that's what I was mentioning earlier, in the pregame is if you can wear them down, the longer you get into this basketball game, the easier it's going to get for you if you're the Challengers.
Davis kicks it out. Coppage for 3.
And keep that full court pressure up, and you're going to have a pretty good time come the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter.
Going the other way, and we might be seeing an example right there with Quintero. Good ball handler, but just, when you get to a point of tiredness, your legs start to give way. That affects your shooting. And then the next thing you know, in terms of defense, you're probably doing a little bit more reaching instead of using your legs to get defensive position, and it starts kind of piling up on you. Morgan Samhammer returning to the Challenger lineup. Challengers lead by 7 with 2:58 left to go in the second quarter. Pirates coming in with a 3-2 record on the year. The Challengers at 3-4, looking to get back to 500. Gonzalez will shoot. Gonzalez, nothing but net. Challengers lead is now 10. Gonzalez with 5 in the game. Crenshaw going the other way. They get behind the defense. Maisie Foster. Morgan Samhammer, corner of the free throw line in the high post. They'll swing it left side to Gonzalez. Horn up top. Gonzalez will shoot. Gonzalez, she's feeling it. She had 17 in the season opener. And I think one of the things, when you look at the potential for their outside shooting, Gonzalez a proven shooter. I think Coppage, growing in confidence with that. And I tell you one, Horn's got it, and I can tell you one player I'm keeping my eyes on in terms of their development is Abby McCauley. Of course, her sister, Izzy, just insane for the Challengers last year, now playing basketball at Corbin. Horn will shoot from the corner. Challengers now lead by 16. There's a timeout on the floor. We will also take one and be right back.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years.
Back to action. Challengers with a steal. Grace McCauley out of backcourt, quickly up the floor to Horn. Skip pass to Coppage. Gonzalez from the corner. She's unconscious. Gonzalez with 11 in the game as the Challengers now lead by 19. Foster down low, passes Van Hook. Now the Challengers, what they got to learn to do is not let the other team get behind them defensively after a basket. Remember to be in the moment. McCauley in the high post, kicks it out. Horn will shoot from downtown, and it's good. Addie Horn with 12 in the game. Going the other way, Quintero lets fly with a long one. Good-looking shot, just couldn't get it to go. Rebound by Grace McCauley. Grace up the floor. Now for Gonzalez. Gonzalez will drive, work her way through the paint. Grace McCauley, short on the shot. Rebound by Van Hook. Sousa working against the pressure. Gets it quickly up the floor. So Pirates bust the press. Sousa will pull up from the free throw line, off to the left. And there to collect the rebound, Grace McCauley. Grace with the ball in the corner to Coppage. Inside 10 seconds to go. Now swing it. Coppage will shoot. Her shot just a little bit long. And the buzzer sounds. That will end the first half of play. And now we go to halftime. We invite you to stick around for our halftime report brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The activities guide is out, now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with more here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's game time! And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
Here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, the Challengers lead the Pirates 37-15 at the intermission. Did you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. Still trying to see if I can't run down some stats from some. Where's BG when you need them? But anyway, right now, the Challengers, just judging from the board, what we can tell you in terms of leading scores for the Challengers, Addie Horn leading the way with 12 points, Cadence Gonzalez with 11, Britton Coppage with 3, Grace McCauley with a bucket, and same with Morgan Samhammer. Over on the Phoenix side of the ledger, we have Paisley Crenshaw with 4, Lily Quintero with 4. And then you have Jasmine Van Hook with a basket, as well as Maisie Foster. Well, it's not the end of basketball action here at the Christmas Classic. We still have the boys' consolation final to settle today. And then tonight we'll have the championship contests, both on the girls' side at 6 o'clock and the boys squaring off at 7:30. That 7:30 game featuring the local Ashland Grizzlies, a fun up-tempo team to watch. I was just thinking about the late Jerry Houck, whom I worked with for a season, and way back in the day as a broadcaster, and remember his programs that back in the day, the guy that if he played up-tempo basketball, you wanted to imitate how he did it was Jerry Tarkanian at UNLV. That was what Houck modeled his program after. Well, of course, these days, some things look a lot different in terms of it, but in terms of the up-tempo play that's always made the Grizzlies fun to watch, that we'll be seeing that on display tonight as they take on a Trinity Lutheran team that is one of the best in the Oregon 2A. Of course, we couldn't do what we do without the great sponsors that we have. Let's take a moment to give them some recognition, and then we'll be back here on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency.
Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at
For Susan? During the holiday rush, those might be the best words you can hear all week. At Abby's, you get a night off from cooking, a place to gather with family, and easy holiday catering that everybody loves. For legendary pizza and hospitality, visit abbys.com.
From where I'm sitting, looks like you need floors that can handle spills. Yikes.
Right now at Lippert's, get stain-resistant carpet just 99 cents a square foot. Laminate just $1.99. And ask about special zero-interest financing at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Aloha and Mele Kalikimaka from Abby's. End your year with a tropical twist. Our big Hawaiian pizza at a legendary holiday price. Plus, earn $5, $10, $20 or more in free pizza with our holiday gift card offer. Abby's, a legendary holiday pizza tradition.
The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex for open swim, drop-in sports, and sports leagues, and see the events taking place at roguexmedford.com. Join the fun at the Rogue X. Both teams back at their respective benches as they get ready to start the second half. Teams settling the question of who will take third place here at the Cascade Christian Christmas Classic. Of course, you got a lot of great holiday tournaments around here just coming up next weekend. It'll be the, coming up here shortly will be the Abby's tournament. Right after Christmas, featuring our local 6A schools, North and South Medford. Challengers open up the third quarter with the basketball. They've got a good lead here, and Coppage with the basketball on the skip pass from Gonzalez. They'll work it high post for McCauley. Swing it for Horn. Gonzalez in the corner, starts a drive, kicks it back out for Horn. Now, McCauley at the free throw line, shot off to the left. Rebound taken by Van Hook. Sousa quickly up the floor. Quintero on the drive to the hoop, and once again, they kind of catch the challengers dozing off a little bit and make them pay for it. 6 in the game now for Quintero. Challenger lead is 20. Grace McCauley with the basketball. High post for Samhammer. Makes a move to the hoop. She gets the roll. Morgan Samhammer extending the challenger lead to 22. Sousa with the basketball right in front of the Pirate bench. Driving. Quintero. Crenshaw will have a look. Her shot off to the left. A little battle for the basketball. And Horn comes up with it quickly up the floor, looking for Coppage. It's broken up. And you know, another thing I haven't noticed today, we're talking about how the Challengers definitely improved in their ball handling today, but not nearly as many tie-ups in this game as what we ordinarily expect to see in a girls' basketball game. McCauley taking the inbound. Gonzalez with it. Drives to the hoop. Gets underneath the basket. Misses the shot. Phoenix comes away with it before Samhammer picks it up. Quickly up the floor to Horn. Horn scoots by a defender. Off the window, 2. Backcourt violation for the Pirates. Challengers will inbound. Horn, McCauley, she has an open look, shot a little bit flat. gets her own rebound as she takes it from Quintero. Horn will try it. Nothing but net. Horn was 17 in the game. Season high for her. Challengers, pesky defense against the Pirates. Quintero from the corner, grabbing the rebound. Morgan Samhammer. That's her stock and trade. Try to work it inside. Samhammer with it. Kicks it out. Gonzalez will shoot. A little bit long in the attempt, and there with the weak side rebound is Zechariah Noxon.
So is Cascade joining this same conference next year with Phoenix? Is that
Yes.
the one they'll be in?
Yes. So a lot of, same spot. And if memory serves me correctly, I think North Valley will be moving up with them as well. So it'll still be a relatively familiar look. 44-17 your score, and I know the Challengers petitioning to go up to the 4A. I think a lot of 3A schools happy to see them do it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know in the interest of it being more competitive and so forth. There, a long-range jumper from Lily Quintero. The 3 ball gives the Pirates 20 for the game. Skip pass over to Coppage. Try to work it inside. Pass broken up defensively by the Pirates. We'll have a tie-up. And the alternating possession goes the way of Phoenix.
I think one of those next teams that I'd like to see move up as well, I don't recall reading anything about them this go-around, is Westside Christian.
Oh, yes.
They're another one of those teams I think would benefit from moving up and playing a little bit stiffer competition.
Absolutely there. Noxon with the bucket. Davis in the ball game, makes a move to the hoop, just a little bit too hard off the glass. 44-22, better than halfway through the third. Crenshaw, shot long. There with the weak side rebound is Grace McCauley. McCauley quickly into the low post, and a travel by Davis. But you see what they want to do there with her, and now it's just a matter of learning the execution. Horn's going to come out. Sienna Wilcox enters the Challenger lineup. Sousa out of backcourt, being picked up, double teamed. Now Quintero with it, drives the baseline, getting a hand on it. Defensively is Gonzalez, and now a steal by the Challengers. Coppage out of backcourt against Sousa. Gonzalez with the ball, high post for Davis. Taking it on the right-hand wing, Coppage back up top for Wilcox. Now they try to dump it inside, and it's broken up by Van Hook and the Pirates. Coppage with the near steal. Sousa with the ball. Now for Quintero. She'll fire from long range, and the bank is open on Saturday. 44-25. Quintero with 12 in the game. Coppage with the basketball. Bounce pass in the high post to McCauley. Wilcox will shoot. Wilcox scores. Spark off the bench for the Challengers. 47-25. There a trap and a tie-up by Gonzalez. Possession arrow pointing the way of the Challengers. Peyton Hurley getting ready to check back in. As Hurley comes in, Gonzalez will come out for a breather. Grace out of backcourt. Swings it corner to Coppage. Bounce pass. Shot by Hurley. In and out. Offensive rebound by McCauley. Davis gets it. Coppage try to feed it down low. That broken up by Jasmine Van Hook. So Phoenix active here defensively on this possession. 1:47 left to go in the third. McCauley way up high for Coppage. Wilcox with the basketball. Hurley in the high post. Looking inside. Pass a little bit behind, but McCauley able to catch up to it. 8 on the shot clock. Making the move, and Hurley, she banks it home. Well, we see the bank as an equal opportunity lender. With the ball, Crenshaw. Her pass out of bounds. It'll be Challenger basketball. Fans Road Credit Union is proud to partner with the Medford School District each year in bringing you the touchdown, 3-point field goal, and strikeout clubs to raise money for North and South Medford athletics. And thank you to Steve Vincent and Vista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years of sponsorship to support our live streaming coverage. Skip pass, Sousa with it, drives inside, has it taken away. There with it is Hurley, but then it's taken back, and there, going to the glass, Noxon. 49-27, 35 seconds left to go in the third. Wilcox up top. Bounce pass inside. Davis there. She sinks it with 20 seconds to go in the third. Davis with 3 in the game. And a foul against the Challengers. Sienna Wilcox with the personal. .2 to go in the third. And they're getting a hand on it defensively. You can see they were looking to throw a little slant pattern there inside, and McCauley there just manages to stick a hand in there and break it up. So a 12.9. Pirates with the inbound. Van Hook loses the handle on it. There is Peyton Hurley. She'll go to the hoop. Misses the shot. Davis is there for the putback attempt. Can't get it to go. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Pirate basketball. Crenshaw driving hard out of the backcourt, and that will end the third quarter of play. 1 quarter left to go, and the Challengers lead the Pirates 51-27. We'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net. But anyway, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Challengers in the driver's seat. Table Rock Sports says thank you to Sherman's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon, helping us highlight our teams and student athletes. If you shop at Sherman's, you will save money. Souza out of backcourt. Picks up her dribble. Feed inside, looking for Quintero. Broken up there with the steal is Wilcox. Sienna out of backcourt, going to coast, lays it up with the left hand, misses it. Sam Hammer there for the rebound. And we'll have a foul called against the Lady Pirates. That'll go against Paisley, actually Lily Quintero, her first personal. Taking the inbound, Addie Horn, down low they go to Sam Hammer. Sam Hammer, bounce pass, Hurley, and she banks it home. 53-27. Hurley with 6 in the ball game. Crenshaw working against Coppage. Defense disrupting, and now we have a substitute, Abby Hamilton, making her first appearance of the ball game. One of those challenger freshmen who swing between varsity and JV. Also another player getting a chance to get some late playing time. Amelia Madden coming in, junior forward. Hamilton up top for Wilcox, swinging around to Addie Horn. Hurley. Hamilton. She knocks it down for 3. Welcome to the varsity, Abby Hamilton. Skip pass over for Sousa. She'll drive. They'll kick it back out. Shot short. Bothered defensively there by Sienna Wilcox. We welcome back Libert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass and State Farm Insurance agent Rory Wold of Medford for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2026. 2 great additions to our sponsor roster. Tie-up called. Possession arrow pointing the way of Cascade Christian. So the challenger lineup for you, Wilcox along with Horn, Hamilton, Hurley, and Madden. Swinging it right side, looking down on the low post for Madden. A little tall on the pass, out of bounds. It'll be Pirate basketball with 6:12 left to go. Sousa out of back court. Guarded by Hamilton. Foul goes against the challengers, and Sienna Wilcox, her second personal foul here in the quarter. First team foul for the challengers. Pirates will inbound along their baseline. Crenshaw. Throw it out, way out high. Loops it to Quintero. And there from the corner, open look for Crenshaw. Can't get it to go. Ball will end up tipped out of bounds. Another opportunity here for the Pirates. Pirates coming in with a record of 3-2 on the season. Victories against North Valley, Sweet Home, and Ashland. Ball out high. Moving to the hoop, Crenshaw, shot short. Hurley runs it down. Chill outlet for Hamilton. Horn with the basketball, up top to Wilcox. Hurley, Tell trying to look inside for Madden. High post, Hurley making a move to the hoop. Can't get the shot to go. Foul against the Pirates. And substitution of the ball game. Maisie Foster will come in as Van Hook comes out. Timeout called. Oh, we will take one as well. Challengers leading the ball game, 56-27. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
5:30 left to go in the ball game. Challengers 56, Pirates 27. Challenger inbound. Wilcox in for Madden. Madden will kick it out. Horn will shoot. Horn will score. Addie Horn has 20, well surpassing her season high. Foul going the other way. Oh, maybe just a simple out of bounds. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Souza with the basketball, being pestered by Horn. Quintero with it, drives the baseline, shot short. Fighting for the rebound, Foster's attempt, can't get it to go. And there wrestling to the floor is Zechariah Noxon. Clock running with 4:30 left to go. Sousa, corner for Crenshaw. Her shot in and out. Heartbreak for the Pirates. Good looking shot. Wouldn't stay down. Wilcox with the ball. Passes left side. Abby McCauley. Horn looking inside for Madden. She gets it to go. Amelia Madden with her first bucket of the afternoon, 61-27. They'll kick it out. Quintero with the attempt. It's good. Quintero from three-point range. She's got 15 on the day. They try to feed it down low for Madden. Pass a little high, and you can see some instruction, some encouragement. You got Troy McNichols over there, assisted by Ron Haynes, and also Andy Coates. Oh, long-range jumper. It is good. 18 now in the game. Now here going the other way, Madden. She scores. All quickly up the floor. Quintero. Crenshaw from the baseline. Shot rolls off. Offensive rebound. Put back by Noxon. Try to dump it inside. Madden has her shot rejected. Foul on the play against Noxon. And that'll send Amelia Madden to the free throw line. Madden, first attempt, that one's good. Good form on the shot there, and a timeout called. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Taking care of your glass needs, For home, auto, or business, locally owned, family-run Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Discover the vibrant lifestyles at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming atmosphere. Learn more at TwinCreeksRetirement.com. Still have plenty more action going on here at the Christmas Classic. Looking forward to this evening's action as we settle the championship finals in both the boys and the girls divisions. Championship game on the boys' side, Trinity Lutheran and Ashland at 7:30. Then, as far as the boys are concerned, the third place final will be between Junction City and Sisters, and I actually think that'll be a good game too. Madden knocks down the second one. She's got 6 in the game. Sousa with the basketball, 2.5 minutes left to go. Ball deflected. She gets it back. Wrestling match on the floor, and we have a tie-up. And this one will go to the Pirates. In there they've got Crenshaw along with Maisie Foster, Noxon, Quintero, and Sousa. From the corner, shot short. Madden with the rebound. Quickly outlets for Wilcox. Wilcox with the basketball. Pass over to Gonzalez, who's back in the ball game. Misses the attempt. Now quickly up the floor. Noxon with it. She lays it up and in. 65-37. Noxon with 8 in the game. Waning moments of the contest, and a turnover by the challengers. Sousa going coast to coast, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Carson Sousa to the stripe.
She has no points tonight.
And that is a surprise. She's usually a very productive player, and if nothing else, I'll tell you what, she's got a lot of speed and one of those players that give you points on the break. Maybe what that's telling us, they haven't had many points on the break. Wilcox out of backcourt. 56 seconds left to go in the ball game. Hurley will take the shot, and she buries it. Peyton Hurley with 8 in the ball game. Bench players getting opportunity to put some points up on the board and are succeeding in doing so. Clock continuing to run. Got the running clock going. Sousa will take the inbound. Quintero will shoot. Misses the shot, but there on the offensive glass is Crenshaw. Feeds it inside. And there for the Pirates is Maisie Foster. Challengers going to let the time run out on this one. And that's your ball game. The Cascade Christian Challenger girls win their 4th game of the campaign, squaring their season record at 4-4. And they capture 3rd place at the Cascade Christian Christmas Classic. And that'll wrap up our coverage from here And we thank you for joining us this afternoon. For Joseph Brett, I'm Jim McCoy. Thank you, and have a great weekend and a Merry Christmas.